Good morning, everyone. Well, it's Friday morning. We've come to the end of the week yet again. The weekend is before us, and I hope that your week has gone well for you. Today, I want to finish off our discussion on Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. And it says this: Then Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden that I give you is light." Well, yesterday we talked a little bit about just coming and acknowledging that we need rest, that we are weary, that we are burdened down, and coming to that place to allow Jesus to give us rest, that we stop trying to do it all ourselves and come to that place of just saying, "Jesus, I come to you. I need your peace. I need your rest." Today, I'd like to focus on the last two. Take my yoke upon you. Now, a yoke is something that you would put farmers in the olden times when they had oxen. They'd put a yoke on two oxen in order to pull together in tandem. And the yoke was sort of like two U's like this, with a bar across, and it would go underneath the throat, and the bar would go over top, and it would sort of rest on their haunches. And the implement would be attached in between the two oxen. And by doing that, they would divide the weight and the power needed to move the implement, whether it's a plow or a wagon, whatever it happened to be. And they would divide that responsibility between the two of them. And statistically, two oxen pulling in tandem together will be able to haul and do more work, have more horsepower, so to speak, than if just you add one individual and then another individual both pulling loads. Those two loads won't compare to the kind of load that two of them pulling together can do. That reflects to us the whole idea of teamwork, and that as we work together as a team, we're actually able to accomplish all the more. Take my yoke upon you. So Jesus is saying, don't bear the burden all yourself. You've come to me. That's great. Now, what I want you to do is allow me to put my yoke upon you. Because he says, my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden that I have to give you is light. Part of the reason why it's easy to bear is because there's someone who is there alongside with us, moving in that direction, helping us to carry that. And the reason that the burden is light is because we have that other person beside us, pulling in tandem with us, making the load much lighter than it would be if we carry it for ourselves. So I hope that'll be an encouragement for you today, and as you look into the weekend, I pray that you'd find numerous ways to just look to God and say, "God, thank you for pulling together with me through the challenges in my life. Thank you for making that burden of responsibility, that burden of care, that burden of grief, whatever it happens to be. Thank you for making that lighter as you came around with me and you grieved with me and you leaned into this situation I'm going through together with me. In fact, sometimes you bore all of the weight for me because I couldn't bear it myself." God bless you, church. Praying for you.